Lahat po yun, sir, may shifting. But we will give emphasis doon sa pagpasok nila at paglabas ng school po.
Roadside vendors and anything that will cause noise are banned within the 500-meter radius of the exam venues.
Nagbigay ng warning. If ever na mag-insist sila, talagang ikukuan natin sila. Illegal vending pa rin po ang no vendor sa area po.
So magko-commute pa din ako or ibang way na lang, or EDSA na lang ko or carousel.
Kung isasara nila ito, meron pa namang LRT, may iba pang way papunta sa pupuntahan ko. Inaagahan syempre palagi para hindi maano sa oras tapusin.
The 2022 bar exams will push through despite calls for its postponement following the impact of recent typhoons. However, 2022 bar exam chairperson and Associate Justice Benjamin Kagiwa said that delaying this year's exams will have implications next year. Kagiwa also noted that examinees may refund the bar fee if they decide not to push through with the exam. Around 10,000 examinees are expected to take the bar exams nationwide on November 9, 13, 16, and 20. For News 5, Josh Camo, We Are One News.
The Philippines and Saudi Arabia have agreed on new reforms for the deployment of Filipino workers. In an interview with the chiefs, Migrant Workers Secretary Susan Ople said these include weekly meetings and categorizing agencies based on their performance. She added that a delegation from Saudi Arabia is set to arrive in the country next week for a bilateral meeting.
Pag-uusap din kasi yung paano namin i-review yung sweldo ng ating mga OFWs doon, anong mechanism ang gagamitin. Pangalawa na dapat pang pag-usapan at may mga specific welfare cases tayo na ni-refer na.
Saudi Arabia dropped by 75% due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The government has resumed deploying OFWs to the Middle Eastern country after a one-year ban due to welfare issues.
Yung isang taon na nawala, pwede natin sabihin na it's still within the abnormal.
More stories after this short break. Stay with us here on One News. And you're still watching One News Now. I'm Jess De Los Santos. Gilas Pilipinas has flown to Jordan for the 5th window of the FIBA World Cup Asian Qualifiers. Marty Bautista tells us more.
Despite limited time together, Gilas Pilipinas is looking to sweep its 2-game assignment in the 5th window of the FIBA World Cup Asian Qualifiers this week. Gilas departed for Jordan on Monday night, where they will meet 7-2 big man Kai Soto. Assistant coach Tim Cohn is confident Soto will adjust easily despite not being able to attend practices here.
Kai played with us in the last window, and he knows his role. He knows what's expected of him, and I know he's really super excited about playing with us. I don't think that's going to be as big an issue as everybody thinks it's going to be. I think we'll be okay.
Meanwhile, Kiefer Ravenna backed out of the final lineup due to an emergency dental surgery. Ravenna had flown back home from Japan last week to train with the team. Meralco Bolt star Chris Newsom likewise will not make the team, having been sidelined by a left calf injury.
Yeah, we're going to miss Kiefer. We're going to miss Chris Newsom. So we're really down to one true point guard, and that's Scotty Thompson. We're going to have to get a little creative at the point guard position.
Another key contributor for the Pinoys is Dwight Ramos, who has been averaging 14.8 points and 7.3 rebounds per game in 6 games of the qualifiers. He says Gilas will not take Jordan lightly. Gilas expects Jordan to be hungry for a win since they haven't secured a spot yet in the World Cup. The Philippines, on the other hand, has qualified as co-hosts.
Obviously, we already qualified, but we're trying to improve and play against a team at their best.
Aside from Soto and Ramos, Ange Kouame, 30 Ravenna, Bobby Ray Parks Jr., and Kevin Kiambao, as well as PBA stars Scotty Thompson, Japeth Aguilar, Jamie Malonzo, CJ Perez, RR Pugoy, Calvin Oftana, and Poy Eram made the final 13 for the 5th window. Gilas will play Jordan on November 11 before squaring off against Saudi Arabia on November 14. Gilas will enter the 5th window with a 3-3 win-loss card. For News 5, Marty Bautista. We are One News.
Friendship never ends. The Spice Girls is living proof of that when they reunited to celebrate Ginger Spice Geri Halliwell's 50th birthday. Football legend David Beckham shared a clip of his wife Victoria with Mel C and Emma Bunton jamming to their 1996 single Say You'll Be There. Beckham also tagged Scary Spice Melanie Brown in the caption. Victoria Beckham, also known as Posh Spice, likewise posted some photos with the girls. Here's a quick look at today's other top stories. The Philippine Statistics Authority reports that there were 2.5 million jobless Filipinos in September. This translates to a 5% unemployment rate, down from the 5.3% jobless rate logged in August. Labor group Partido Manggagawa is requesting for a 100 peso across-the-board increase in the daily minimum wage rate. The group insists that the current wage rate is not enough to meet the basic needs of workers. Partido Manggagawa added that most minimum wage workers tend to overlook their health due to low pay, which then affects economic productivity. And expect longer malls. 5, the Philippine Star and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account now.